Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Plan with Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I am so excited about this, guys. So I think I've got all my stuff. I've got Marshall at a job, got Maddie on her way to artwork or art class, and I've spent a couple of days printing off stuff I need. I'm not hurting, praise the Lord. So we're going to tackle this. So what I had mentioned in a previous video is trying to set up a rings planner, but it's just going to be loaded with trackers. And so I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've got. So this is a freebie for fall, that anybody that orders from my shop during the fall holidays will get one of these. So I've got this to help decorate in my book. I've got some vellum that I've printed off myself. Then I've got some sticker paper and Hello October, and then I've got all kinds of pretty fall cardstock type stuff and colors that we can play with. I've got all that, and this is the book I'm going to play with. So this is a Notiq, and y'all, I'm sorry, I don't know nothing about this company. Kellye graciously gifted me this, and from what I understand, these are not cheap. And so she sent it already with some stuff that I can use. Some of it I'm going to use, some of it I'm going to pull out and play around with. So I liked this card. I liked this grateful card. This is a Hello Fall, but these colors are really not my colors. But I'm going to use these as a guide because we're going to make us some, what do you call it? Dividers. We're going to make us some dividers. So this is not really the vibe I'm going for. I want cartoony, and this is more grown up. And y'all know me, I'm not no grown up nothing. Now this is sort of cartoony, and I sort of like this. And this here is more, it's not a cartoon, but it's more, I don't know, to me it's more down to earth than this. So this I would consider maybe somewhere through there. This is just a divider. So more or less I'm going to pull all this to do all these dividers out, because we're going to make we're going to create this from scratch. So I might put some of that same stuff back in here, but right now we're going to go with the empty slot. Now these vellum papers are very pretty. When we get toward November, I might put some of these in there, but right now I'm wanting fun Halloween, October, spooky vibes. And so that's what we're going to go for. So what I've printed, and I've done this in Canva, and I have a business account in Canva. So some of this you have to have the upgraded Canva to be able to get some of the, but all these, like this here, this border, the bats, the Hello October, they were all just different artwork that I pulled in off Canva and put it together, laid it out, and created this. So I've got to cut it down, but I'm going to use this as my template to guide me. And I done it on sticker paper. And then this is another one that I did, Trick or Treat. And then I've got my October bucket list, and I'm just going to mark these off or through them or do something as I do my October bucket list. Now, none of these trackers are, I didn't go extreme, y'all, because I don't trust me. I don't know how well I'm going to come back in here every day. I'm going to try to come back in here every day, but there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 6 things for October, because I knew if I went crazy, it would feel overwhelming and nothing would get done. So this is a few things that I've got for October. This is my coffee tracker, and I'm just going to color one in for every day. And yes, I had my coffee. So happy October 1st to you guys. This is going to be a weather tracker. And I have, oops, let's see here. If I can pull this off and show y'all. These are my weather icons that I have in my shop. And so depending on what the weather is, I will just peel the sticker off and put it in that box. So this is just going to stay somewhere in my planner. This is a sleep tracker. So out to the side here, I'm going to put like 4, 6, or 8 hours. And then I will color in how many hours I get each night. And look at my little mood tracker, my little ghosties. I'm going to color them in. I'm going to create me a color chart to where I can color them in. And then I printed just habit trackers just for small stuff. Like if I want to keep up with, I don't know, brushing teeth. Or like I have to wear my retainers in my mouth every night, if at all possible. Just marking that off because I want some stuff that I know for sure that I can mark off so it'll make me want to come in here. Okay, so I put it on the sticker paper because I wanted to be able to color and it not be bleed through. But this sticker paper is yellow. That I wasn't too hyped about. But if I stick this sticker paper to this colorful backing, when I turn my pages, I can look at something pretty each time and not this ugly yellow. But the first thing I got to do is cut everything down. I also grabbed, let me see right here. I've also grabbed these seasonal books from the Happy Planner to be able to decorate if I need some more decoration around the edges of my pages. So, I'm going to shut that for just a minute and set it off to the side. I have got my laminator heating up because this here, this Hello October, I wanted to use this sticker sheet and put it on the back of here and cut this down to size so that that's my October. And what I'm making is this dashboard so that when then I'm going to run it through the laminator. So it's just, the Hello October is going to be like that. This Trick or Treat is going to be like that. And so I needed that heated up so that I could make my backing. Okay, so then the next thing I need to do is to go off camera and go get me a pencil, because I don't think I've got pencil in here. I think I got all pen. Yes, I've just got all pens in there. So I need to go get me a pencil. I didn't think to grab that. I need to draw this off. And then I don't have yet, I've got one in my Amazon cart, but a 6-ring hole puncher. I've just got the single hole puncher. So I am going to draw my circles so I know where to punch my holes. And so that's what I need to do. And I'll come back every so often and include y'all so you can see what's going on and how it's looking. So real quick, I want to brag on my girl. She made her first fall painting. And we haven't put it up for sale yet, but I thought Maddie done an awesome job. She painted this the other day, and I said, baby, you done great. I love it. I think it turned out beautiful. She's just gone to art class now. I don't know what she's working on now. It might be another fall picture, I'm not sure, but I thought it turned out good. Considering I can't draw a straight line with a ruler, I thought she done pretty good there. I was proud of her. She just found a picture and started drawing, and I was like, go you. Your mama can't do that. Let's see, that's getting some of that. Go back here. Put that back here. I think I need to scoot that over just a little more because I was getting pretty close to that picture. Here. Alright, eraser now. I had planned on Saturday videoing, and y'all, all this with the hurricane, it has just had me in a mood. I've been so what would you call it? It's not depressed, but it's just emotionally moved. I was crying Saturday. I told Marshall, I said, I need to go in there and I need to plan and talk to my girls. I said, but Marshall, I can't quit crying. I said, I don't know how to go in there and actually plan when people are just wanting to go back home. People are just wanting to have power, have water, have a bed. I've got all that, and to come in here and to plan, and I don't know what you would call it. I just felt like I was doing a disservice to be in here having fun and cutting up when so many are hurting. And he was like, baby, you do know that stuff happens around the world all the time. You just happen to know about this. I said, Marshall, I know, but that makes a difference. I know about it. I said, and it's just killing me that these families are hurting. And so I have Saturday just ended up being me crying and praying for these people and asking God to snuggle in close by them, and then just thanking him that it wasn't nothing Alabama done. It ain't that God loves Alabama more than anybody else, that we were graciously spared. I appreciate us being spared this time, but it ain't because he loved us more than he loves anybody else. That ain't it. This was just life happened. And I hate it. Hang on just a minute. I hear Marshall. Alright, he drove up, but I think we're going to be okay. So now I grabbed this because I want this to be the back of this. So I'm going to put this down and hope to goodness I don't wrinkle this up while I do it, because me and big stickers just don't get along real well. But we're going to give it a shot here. So try to go all the way down here, flush at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then let me get my trimmer again. So yeah, between me already having the headaches from the pressure off the hurricane, and then me just emotionally shot from knowing how people were suffering because of this, I wouldn't have been a good videoer. I'd have just been a whiny person. Well, I have just ate that up. That paper was stuck in that cutter. Let me try, y'all, just to once again cut off a smidgen. Yeah, okay. Alright, so then I'm going to take that and I am going to put it in my package here. And I don't know if I can get 2 of them in there. I might be pushing it. But I hate to waste that much of the paper. Let me see here. What can I do? Let's see, what is the other thing I was going to? Because I think it's only these 2 that I wanted to. So if I do it right there, we might can make it fit, y'all. Let's try it and see. So then let me measure this one. And then I'll cut this down. See if we can't get 2 of them in that package without wasting some of that. Man, that laminator stinks. You know what a iron smells like? When it's heating up so you can iron your clothes. That's what it smells like. Okay. Cut that and put that on the back of, I think I want it on the back of this one. So let's peel this. Then we'll cut this down. Okay. So then I've got this one here. Let me see. I probably need to go ahead and add my extra decorative stickers that I want, if I want some, across this bottom before I laminate this. So let me see in this book here if there's some more stickers that I want. I don't know if that'll work or not, y'all. We might have to do it all by itself. Well, let's see here. Trick or treat. Let's see if we've got some. Yes, I want the, I saw some spookiness. Let me go to that section. This section, and we can put some of these little ghosts. Like this. On here. Let's see about running some of this across the bottom. Okay, we do it like that, and then maybe a boo. Let's see. I don't want to overdo it. I'm wondering if that is enough or if I need something here. Does that take away from it? I think it does. I wish y'all could just like really answer me. We're just gonna leave it because I'm scared it's gonna take away from it, and I'll add too much and then we'll have trouble. Okay, let me go back to this and make sure I've got a good size. I do have a good size, and these are sizing up about the same, and this will hang over and it won't get a good seal, so I'm not going to do those together. We'll just lose this part, I guess, because even if I was to cut it and save it, I ain't got nothing that small that I know of. Let me see. I could just make me, I could put some stickers in here and make me like a bookmark. Do sweater weather. Let me put this paper underneath there so I can see where the bottom is at. Bring that in a little closer because we'll just have this sort of size. See, I don't know if I like that really. So I could just cut out this. It can be just a divider if I need it to, just to use this section. Maybe that's enough. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got it laminated. I ran it this way and then I ran it this way to make sure we got all those areas covered. Now I need to cut it down without busting my seam. Let's see if I can do that. That's questionable. Maybe I can pull it off. Oh yeah, and I can cut it down even some more. It needs just a tiny bit more and then we'll call it good. Alright. Okay, and get my corner rounder because I don't want those edges poking me. Alright, then the hole punch. All right, now let's test it and see if this is going to be good enough or if I've just messed everything up. That's going to be good enough, y'all. Look at that. And ain't it cute? All right, so sheet one done. So let's look at this one. Okay, so I've got that sheet there. Get me another pouch. Let's open this up somewhere. One of these ends open up. That end. Okay. Where is that? Oh, that's on that side. Okay. So then I'm gonna scoot this all the way over. Now, the thing that I did not think about when I was doing this is a backing. So like when I put my holes and I flip it, I need or want it to have a pretty backing. And this is double-sided, so it can have a pretty front and a pretty back. So let's see, this, I think that green will go better. Where's that green color I had? Because it's double-sided. So if I do this and relaminate it, if that is my bookmark right here, it'll go cute against that, won't it? Yep, it will. Okay, I don't know where all that black stuff is coming from, but it needs to get somewhere besides my little pouch. Okay, so let me cut this down a little more. Like this. I don't want to take anything off here because I want room to put my holes. And then let's say I need to take some off here. So I needed at least this length. So let's cut here. So this is not really going to end up being a plan with me as much as a decorate with me. I hope you guys don't mind. But I'm excited to try this. As far as seeing if I actually get in this each day. Okay, so now let's set this side of here. Like so. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so now this one's done. So now let's cut these apart. Let me round these. And let me see. Okay, let's see, did that work? Yes. And we've got this one. All right. And then I need to do the holes for that, and this will be my little divider that'll end up coming after that. And then I need to punch my holes in my trackers, so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay guys, I had to go off and answer the phone. Maddie was calling. Y'all know how it is when I try to video how stuff goes. So this video is going to be spliced together too. And that was another reason I had to upgrade on Canva, because I've been using the free version and it's been fine. But if you are going to update your video, like upload your videos and edit them, your videos can only be less than 30 minutes, like 29.9, whatever. I mean, it has to be right at 30 minutes or less for you to be able to edit a video on Canva free. Otherwise, you have to pay the, I don't know, what is it, $15 a month? Which it opens up all kinds of clip art and then the option to be able to edit videos, I think up to 3 hours long, and I will never post a 3-hour video, so y'all don't have to worry about that. But on days like today when Maddie is freaking out, it's, bless her heart, she freaks out every time she drives, but she texted me and she was like asking me an opinion about a picture, a fall picture, and then she was like, oh my word, I forgot my paint brushes. And she's got her paint backpack with her, and so she had her canvases, she had her paint, and I was like, Maddie, honey, you gotta start double checking stuff, you gotta slow down. She was like, well, the freeway was crazy and I almost missed my exit too. She said, I'm sweating bullets. She's sweating like a sinner in church is what she's sweating like. She's just gonna have to calm down, breathe. She would survive. That girl's gotta get out more. That's all there is to it. But anyway, I'm gonna cut these down, and since I don't like the yellow backing on the sticker paper, I'm going to put them on like I showed you some of that cardstock. And for the days that I use markers on certain stuff, that'll be good, because then it'll have extra backing for bleed through. I probably should have already put them on the cardstock and then cut them, but oh well, we're just gonna go with it. Who knows, at this point I might leave the yellow on there. Oh, but I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and fixed my coffee. And before anybody got to stirring, because I knew my morning was going to start early between school, and then Marshall needed me to follow him to the mechanic office because he's got the work truck, no, his personal truck being serviced. And so, waiting on them to call back to tell us it's ready, and then we go take him up there to pick it up. And then, so I knew my day was gonna start off busy, and I had to plan 2 more weeks out for Maddie's school planner. So I got that. I got her some schoolwork check that she had done Friday. And then I heard Marshall come in, so I made sure he was okay. And then after Maddie called her right as she was texting, the dryer went off that my clothes were done. So then I hung those clothes up before they wrinkled and put the next load on to dry. And so, well, it was just seconds for y'all. It was like a 30-minute interval for me, and now we're back at it. So I have got to get caught up in my planners. I haven't done a Hobonichi weeks. I hadn't done very much of anything because my head's just been hurting so bad. And then this morning, well, that didn't cut. Also, I had to call my insurance company to talk to them about, my doctor had given me a sample of the Libre 3 glucose monitor, you know, that you put in your arm and it syncs up to your phone, and then it just downloads at the doctor's office when you go back in. Well, he sent a prescription in after he put me on that, and then lo and behold, my insurance don't want to pay for it. And it's not really shocking because my insurance is not good insurance. But anyway, it was aggravating though, because why have I got that way over there? Because when I called them to ask them what glucose monitor do they prefer, so I can tell my doctor so he could write the one that they prefer, they're like, well, we need to know how many times you insert insulin. I said, well, I am on a sliding scale. I said, so it depends on where my insulin falls to where I take insulin. He was like, well, do you do it 2 times a day, 3 times a day? I'm thinking to myself, okay, bless his heart, he ain't getting it. I said, I will only take insulin if my sugar's high. If I check my sugar before my meal, I check it 3 times a day. If it's 148 before my meal, I do not take no medicine, because it needs to be 150 before I take any medicine. I said, so it depends. I said, so I might not have to have any insulin that day if I've been good. He was like, well, tell me how many times you might need it in a week. I said, I might need it 3 times in a week. He said, well, it wouldn't matter if I gave you the name of the glucose that we cover, because you have to take it at least once a day, every day of the week, or 3 times a day, 2 or 3 days out of a week, before we will cover. I was like, well, okay, that's what I need to know, because now I don't want to. I'd rather be doing better physically like I'm doing than to not be doing good and be taking insulin 3 or 4 times a day. I said, I'll figure it out myself. I'll get with my doctor and we'll go from there. So that was aggravating, because it irks me that when your doctor says you need something, it's up to the insurance whether you get it or not. Which I shouldn't be shocked about it, because I was in pharmacy for so many years. That was the norm. But it's just still aggravating that the doctor says, I want you to do this, and the insurance says, well, we don't like that, so I doubt you'll be doing that. Yeah, that's just a little aggravating. Okay, so now the thing is, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets. And if I'm going to put a backing to each sheet, I wonder if I just need to suck it up and just let it be yellow, because otherwise I need to make sure that I can get 2, 4, 6, 2 to a sheet. And some of the yellow will still show unless I'm willing for my sheets to be shorter and not this tall. But I wanted my sheet somewhat this tall because I wanted to do washi and some stickers and decorate it. So let me just see first if I can live with the yellow. Let me set that to the side. Let me punch my holes and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, let's see here. So I pulled some washi, but I was telling somebody else earlier, I was like, we do not get what I would consider snow. We get a dusting every now and then, but you know, some places, I mean, they just prepare for it. It's inevitable. They're going to have snow. That is not the case with us. And when we do get snow, it usually shuts down our state because we get a flake and we go buy all the bread and milk we can find, and then we don't know how to act or drive or, yeah, function. So that might be the reason we don't get as much. Okay, so now I want to have some of my vellum cut up so that I can put that in there. Let's see now. I want to round these. This paper, this vellum, sort of reminds me of wax paper, like you would put on a cookie sheet or a cookie pan. And so if you've never held vellum, that's sort of what it reminds me of. Okay, so now let me punch these holes and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, let's see if we can put this all together now. So we've got this one. This is first. Then I think I want my little bats. You know, those are just really butterflies for Halloween. Did y'all know that? That's what bats are. They're just butterflies for Halloween. Okay, so we're going to put that. Then I think I want my mood. Then I want a vellum. And then weather and sleep. And a vellum. And my bucket list and just my whatever habit tracker. Okay, so we've got this, my vellum. It'll hopefully lay out this tracker, my mood tracker, this vellum, my weather tracker, my sleep tracker, this vellum, my bucket list, and then this that I just find something to do. Okay, so this is just to get me started, guys. I will think of more things I want to track, and I will probably add to this. Here's my weather stickers that I will pull out and put my weather in. I need to figure out what code I'm going to use and put that down here with my markers. Let's see. I think I want to put this living gratefully here. And then I've got this divider that I could put, that's where I could put my weather stickers. Like that. And there's my weather tracker, so this can go right here. Do I want it there or maybe behind? I think I want it behind here, but between this vellum. Okay, if for some reason I decide I want to do a daily, I have these few that Kellye included with this planner. These are from the penny pages. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes that you can do your 5 main things you want to do. If you want to do, put a room for each day and list what in that room you want to do. Get these done, notes for the day, and then you've got a timed area. I'm going to put this in here in case that's something that I decide I want to do. This to do was fine right here. I didn't mind that. That was cute. A morning mindset. We can put that right here. Okay. So then I've got all these other dividers that I can add to it if I want to. That to do, that can go in there. That's a little fall thing. That'll look okay. And so I just need to come up with my code. And once I get my code figured out, and down here, wherever I have extra space, I might come in and put some more decorative stickers and stuff. Here's a to-do. So let's see here. We might snap this to-do right here at the bucket list, and then whatever those trackers are that I'm going to include there. And then where is that one that I made? This right here. So then once you punch your holes, if you have, you just cut your slits like this. And then it automatically then becomes a rings hickey doodle. It can snap on. So then, where's my sweater weather gonna go? We might just put it right here for right now till I see where else I want to put it. So there's that. And I cut me out a little tab, so I need to put me a little something there. Today to do, I don't know, I can put a work, I can put something on there. I'm just not sure what I want it to say yet. I'll have to find me something. Lord knows it ain't because I like stickers. So yeah, I'll just go through these and see what I can find and what I figure out, y'all. I'll show you what I do, and then we'll go from there. I don't know if I want to include this, but I don't really know where to include it if I use this. My hair keeps getting everywhere. Unless I move this up, but that's still going to take most of the space unless I put this right here, or unless I just do a few of these like here. What if I do that? And if something comes up to do wise, I've got me a list to where then I can put this over here at the bottom. And this is a sticker, but if you don't want to use it as a sticker, or you want to save, this is another way you can do that. And I have I know I've got some more stuff I can put in and through there. I've just got to find it because I got stuff in everywhere. Let's see if any of these cards are fall related. These are some affirmation cards. It's a beautiful night. That could, that's got the orange and green. Let's stay home. Heck yeah. This looks fall to me. So these could work in these pockets for a background. And then put something else in there. So that's an option, but we'll just have to see. I have to dig around in my stuff and see what else I can find. But anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, y'all, till I can do more with it. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye now.